week we read the Parshat of Shemot, the Torah portion of Exodus, as we begin the book of Exodus. And we begin by learning about the greatest Jewish leader and the most humble Jewish prophet of all times, Moshe Rebbeinu. And we follow his moral development through three conflicts that emerge. First, a conflict between a Hebrew and an Egyptian. And Moses initially emerges and defends the Hebrew in this conflict, defends his own. Then a conflict between two Hebrews, and he emerges and also steps up in the moral conflict. And then thirdly, with the Benot Midian, the daughters of Midian, a non-Jewish people who he sticks up for. And so we see an evolution of defending a Jew when at threat from a non-Jew, engaging in internal Jewish conflict, and supporting non-Jews in their communities as well. An evolution from the particular to the universal. Ultimately, as Jews in the 21st century, we are responsible not only to protect our own, but to be social justice activists for all people throughout the world. And the role of religion today is to bring our faith and our moral conviction into the public sphere. You know, Tim Tebow, the quarterback of the Denver Broncos, has been critiqued recently for praying at the end of football games. But I think what we can see is that the role of religion is actually to be in the public. In fact, the message of the Torah is that prayer is not some private thing. Faith is not private. Faith is public. It is something we bring into the world. We bring our moral conviction. And Moses develops through his advocacy and defense of all people, all humans, Jew and non-Jew alike. And so too we see this even in the sports arena today. The conversation is still alive. Is religion public or private? And as Jewish social justice activists, we must emerge and say the role of religion only is correct and adequate when it hits the streets to defend the others, whether it is the widow, the orphan, or the stranger. The role of religion is to come into the public, to advocate for those in need. Shabbat Shalom.